they said that it must be nerve-wracking today in front of all of you, trying to be funny. And it's not so bad actually, because the truth is, I love the sound of my own voice. So I might enjoy this a bit more than you lot, if that's alright. Easy jet. What's so fucking easy about them? It took me an hour to book a flight the other day. Too many questions. I don't want a hotel. I don't want a car. I don't want travel insurance. I don't want speed boarding. I don't want designated seating. I don't want a lottery ticket. I certainly don't want a fucking bright orange cabin bag. I look a right dick walking around roaming now, won't I? So it's not easy. I don't want to be asked 20 questions. It's like if I want an easy girl, I don't want to ask me 20 questions before I go to bed with her. It's not budget anymore either. You can't get a Tenerife for 99p anymore. Unless you take no luggage, fly at midnight, eat no food, drink nothing, and sit at the back near the toilets. But at least that masks the smell, the stench from the food trolley. They didn't get away with charging for the toilets though, did they at least? Trying to charge £1, weren't they? What if you don't have a pound? What if you've only got 50p? Right, so I've only got 50p. Alright, take a piss in the sink. So, buckled under, and I had to have a ham toast seat. Looking at it. It's got more ease in it than Amy Winehouse. I think it's the placebo effect, but I think I'm coming up off my ham toast seat. And there's an Arabic man sitting next to me. The plane's going everywhere. He's playing on his phone. It's a flight simulator. Well, hang on, get a check on this. Maybe it's my northern racism coming out. My brother's a toxic. My sister's a racist. She denies it. No, I'm not a racist. I've got a coloured friend. So, it's quite rough up there. If a pub keeps changing its name, it doesn't mean it keeps getting redecorated. This isn't Chelsea, it's not changing rooms. Someone's been shot in there. Talking of shootings, who's been to Salford? Yay! Quite a lot of you, wow. I didn't get shot in Salford. I'm one of the lucky ones. I did work in a muffin packing factory though. I was on a sandwich year. And it was so rough, my boss threatened to beat me up. The thing is that I got a bit bored. I was an engineering student, so I thought, I've got to keep this engineering brain of mine ticking over. So I started ripping muffins in half to use the marker and time them going around the conveyor belt so I'd work out the average speed and stop my brain turning to mush. When my boss caught me, she wasn't impressed. I had to explain this, and friends beat me up. She said, "Turn your brain to mush, I'll turn your fucking face to mush in a minute." And that was my muffin packing career over. So, talking of beatings, my youngest sister got beaten up by a boyfriend. The family did move to Cleveland. That's near Blackpool. It's like Blackpool. It's not quite as classy as Blackpool, unfortunately. Yeah, so, well, I spoke to the older sister, you know, what should we do about this? I said, well, she could do worse. I mean, it's only the second time. So, she only met him last week. We had a lot of discipline though, growing up. I think that's our saviour. Our grandparents were very strict. Dinner times were a regimental affair. Lots of rules. No fidgeting, no burping, no farting, no slurping. Don't leave the table. Don't put your elbows on the table. Don't eat too fast. Don't eat too slow. It's too much for a 4-year-old to remember. Or you get a stab in the hand with a dirty fork. And the problem is, it sends your mind into a bit of a spiral. You can't not itch when you want to itch. So you're fidgety and you're all over the place. You look like you're constipated. And then you get another stab in the hands. And it all happens again. So, anyway, their houses up north, they're quaint little things. I don't know if you've ever been in one. They're in just one person over there. They're quaint little things. They're full of little bits of bric-a-brac collected from, car boot sales, car boot sales. Collects all sorts of shit from there. And flea markets. Not that I can talk. My apartment is getting so messy. I'm getting OCD anonymous. I'm trying to find myself a wife that actually likes to clean up. So, my mother's house. It's bad though, it's worse than mine. She still thinks I'm gay. It's not my mannerisms. I've not had a girl since I was 14. The house is so messy, I can't do it. So I've been married 3 years. She's still buying me Abercrombie t-shirts and waxing kits for Christmas. You saw a chest like Tom Selleck, and look at me now. That's all for me. You've been a lovely audience. Thank you.
Excellent, well done, mate. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for the next act?